Picture this scenario. A college student lives by himself in an apartment, and each week he goes to the grocery store to buy his groceries. A typical day for him starts with a bowl of Cheerios for breakfast. Later on in the day, when he's at school, he eats a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for lunch with a bag of Lay's potato chips. Once he gets back to his apartment for dinner, he'll make a bowl of ramen noodles, and for dessert he has a couple of Oreos. This man's diet may seem average for an American college student, but each item he ate is hiding a dark secret ingredient: palm oil. My topic today concerns the production of palm oil. Palm oil is in almost everything we use, yet most people don't understand what the consequences of using it are on the environment, for example. Today, I will be arguing that we should abolish the current system of palm oil production. I am qualified to discuss this topic because of the research that I have done in preparation for this speech and because of my personal interest in the topic. To establish my argument, I will cover three main points. First, I will explain the problem concerning the palm oil production. Second, I will discuss some of the causes behind the problem. And finally, I will share some of the solutions to the problem and some alternatives to palm oil. To start, I will explain my first point. My first point is about the production of palm oil and the problem it generates. The main problem is that palm oil production leads to decreased biodiversity and injured ecosystems. To understand why this is an issue, we must look at where palm oil is produced. Palm oil comes from the fruit of the palm oil tree, which only grows in warm, tropical climates such as Southeast Asia. One country in Southeast Asia that should be mentioned is Indonesia. According to a 2016 study conducted by Chelsea Petrenko, Julia Paltseva, and Stephanie Cyril for the International Council on Clean Transportation, Indonesia is the largest producer of palm oil, generating approximately half of the world's supply each year. However, that much palm oil comes at a cost to Indonesia. From 2000 to 2012, Indonesia lost 3.01 million hectares of rainforest to palm oil plantations. According to the study, those rainforests are the homes of 60% of Indonesia's wildlife. Indonesia is just one example of how palm oil production is ruining an ecosystem. An important example of a specific animal species that is facing issues due to palm oil is the Sumatran tiger. Sumatran tigers are native to the Sumatra island of Indonesia, and they mainly live in the rainforest regions of the island. According to a 2017 study conducted by Matthew Luskin, Guido Albert, and Mattis Tobler for the Nature Communications Journal, the biggest threat to Sumatran tigers is not poaching, but it is palm oil production. Palm oil plantations are often created by slashing and burning the rainforest and planting palm oil trees in their place. This ruins habitats for thousands of species, including the tiger. Tigers are such an icon for endangered species, so the fact that palm oil production is causing their demise should show just how big of a problem palm oil production really is. Now that you all know the problem surrounding palm oil, I will move on to my next point. My second main point discusses some of the causes behind the problem of palm oil production. There are two main causes which can be summarized into why people desire palm oil in the first place. Palm oil is desired for food products, and it is desired for cosmetic products. First, let's look at palm oil demand for food products. In a 2019 article written by Salma Cannondale, Robert Martin, and Richard Smith for the Bulletin of the World Health Organization, palm oil was found to be the most widely produced vegetable oil in the world. This is because palm oil has favorable characteristics for the food industry, such as a high smoke point when cooking and a long shelf life. Companies that use palm oil so predominantly make popular processed foods, such as crackers, ice cream, and cookies, like this pack of Oreos. Because these kinds of processed foods are always in high demand, palm oil is also in constant high demand. The second cause of palm oil production is cosmetics. Cosmetics products can include anything from soap to makeup to shampoo. Much like food products, palm oil is used in these products because it is cheap and plentiful. Unlike food products, palm oil in cosmetic products serves virtually no purpose. As mentioned in a 2018 article by Luis Aguiar, Dudley Martinez, and Sylvia Kaleman in the Journal of Food Products Marketing, palm oil has been, quote, perceived as being more natural product whose naturalness could be exploited regarding physical well-being values, end quote. Palm oil is marketed as a natural product that catches the average consumer's attention and makes them think that it is healthy and beneficial. In reality, palm oil found in cosmetic products offers no visible benefits for health. So far, we have discussed the problem with palm oil production and some of the causes behind this problem. Now I will move on to my third and last point. My last point explores some of the solutions to the problems that palm oil production creates. There are two viable solutions that I wish to discuss today, and they are more sustainable farming practices for palm oil and switching to alternative vegetable oils. The first solution is using more sustainable farming methods. The techniques that farmers use to grow palm oil trees has been known to be detrimental to the environment and the animals that live in those environments. Luckily, there are better ways to grow palm oil trees that aren't as harmful. According to a 2018 paper written by Shaputra Zen for the IOP conference series Earth and Environmental Science, some more sustainable farming methods include only converting secondary forests and degraded lands into plantations, ending the burning of trees, and putting emission environmental damage limits onto the companies and farmers that produce palm oil. Another solution to the ecosystem devastation that palm oil creates is switching to alternative vegetable oils. In a 2016 study by Niels Henriksen for the Lipid Technologies Journal, blended vegetable oils like rapeseed, sunflower, coconut, and soy oils make for good replacements for palm oil. All of these are cheap oils that don't have to be grown in rainforests, which makes them more ecologically beneficial for places like Indonesia. Until either of these solutions come to fruition, it is important to avoid buying products that contain palm oil. By voting with your dollar and telling companies that you don't want to support the palm oil industry, you can help end the devastation that faces the rainforests. To conclude, today I discussed why palm oil production is a problem for rainforest ecosystems of the world. I talked about three main points in the body of my speech. First, I discussed how palm oil is a problem for the ecosystems and biodiversity of the rainforest. Then I talked about the causes of palm oil production and why people desire it. And finally, I shared some solutions to the problem of ecosystem and habitat destruction due to palm oil production. Hopefully this speech has shed some light on palm oil production and convinced you all to watch for and avoid buying products that contain palm oil. If you are interested in learning more on how to stop palm oil production, I highly suggest that you sign the Rainforest Action Network's petition to cut palm oil from American snacks, which is available on the Rainforest Action Network's website. To end palm oil production, the end of palm oil production is only possible with the cooperation of consumers everywhere. Together we can make the major corporations switch to more sustainable methods and environmentally friendly oils. So the next time you find yourself in a store, make sure to stop and look for palm oil. It may just be a bowl of cereal or a bag of chips or a few cookies to you, but to the animals of the rainforest, it means everything. Thank you.